All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. We're going to start doing these coffee live videos, chatting it up with the Raider Nation. Uh, I've been working a lot now, graveyard, and I haven't had a chance to really be active like before. But we're going to get back into it. We are um, about a month away from the NFL draft, so um, what's up, brother? Man, tired, big dog. What's up, Johnny? Tired. I'm about to get some rest, but want to have some coffee and just go over a few things that are happening, a few things that I haven't talked about with the Raiders, and uh, and a lot of questions that people have been asking about what will be our best draft in the number one pick. We are sixth in the first round, and I just been looking from out. I haven't really been active. I've been doing a lot of this comedy stuff and been working and networking with other things. But it is what it is, guys. We're about a month away from the NFL draft, and I think, and I hope so, that that the Raiders really are going to be smart about this one. I'm not sure if the top prospect quarterbacks will be available by the time it's the Raiders' time to pick in the sixth pick in the first round. But this is the question: if one of these quarterbacks is available by the time we we are up to select, or if there is a chance that we are able to move up and these teams want to do some type of trades, now will the Raiders will make this decision to move up? I know we have Geno Smith, guys, but you know, I wish nothing but the best. He is our quarterback now, and I'm riding with Geno Smith. Whatever, just do it. But I know we have Aiden O'Connell as a backup, but this is the big but. I don't know if Geno Smith's going to be around for the next 2 years, 3 years. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where we have to be looking forward in the future, because the whole plan with the Raiders is to move up in record wise, be a playoff team. Obviously, the goal is to win a Super Bowl. We didn't get um, Pete Carroll to just go in there and make it a fucking team that's going to be under 500. Pete Carroll's here to make this a playoff team. Let's not bullshit around. This is not a rebuild team, which behind the doors it is somewhat a half rebuild team, since they let go of all these fucking defensive players we had. They got new people coming in, so it's a slow process. Um, Johnny says, I don't think we'll move up unless it's a normal pick, but that will be too expensive if Sanders is there at six. I say take him. Yeah, so yeah, you make a great point, Johnny, on that, and that's what I was talking about. I'm just thinking future, guys, because nothing secures that that the Raiders will be in this position again next year in the draft, because unless we go and take a shit again in this coming season and just fucking lose all these games. I don't think that's the plan. If Pete Carroll goes in there and make us a mediocre team, a team that's fighting for the wild card type shit, we're not going to be in the top 10 in the draft next season. So we're going to be shit out of luck getting a quarterback for the future. Um, hey, we go into the draft. Leo, what's up, brother? Yeah, that's what I was going to talk to you about, man. I know April, it's a month away, and we got to get that organized and see if I'm going to request some dates and start working on that. Hopefully next week I have a better schedule at work, and see what happens. That's the plan. But knowing the Raiders will be, yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about that, Leo. Leo's right here. Shout out to my boy Leo. We've been um, we went to the draft last year in Detroit. It was a great experience. I was at the Kansas City draft 2 years ago, and it's just an amazing experience. I, on the other hand, do have a comedy show in El Centro, California on the 26th. That's on a Saturday, but everything goes down on Thursday, the 24th. So if I'm able to do something just to go on the 24th and come back on the 25th or something like that, I don't know. I'll figure something out, but we'll let you guys know. Yeah, Leo, I'm also going to talk to my boy, the one with the Raiders, so he can get us into the inner circle early. I just got to confirm all that. And so, yeah, guys, back to the draft, what I was talking about. If the Raiders get a chance to move up, who knows if that's going to happen or they're even going to attempt to move up. But if one of these top two quarterbacks or three is there available in the sixth pick in the first round, do the Raiders pull the trigger and get this quarterback? That's the main question. That's the big thing that I been breaking my head thinking about. What's the plan? The draft is for the future, mind you. Very little you get someone that's just right away in that first round. We were so lucky with Brock Bowers. I know last year everybody was pissed at the draft, and I was like, oh shit. It was just crazy being their life when that happened. But look at Bowers, man. If not one, top two tight end in the league, But I know we need a running back, right? We need a running back, a wide receiver. Once again, let me remind you guys, I do not follow college football. I do not watch any games. Maybe if USC, I grew up in South Central LA, and USC, it's a team that I'll go for from afar. I do not have any USC gear. But if the USC football team plays the Notre Dame, I'll go just to give shit to Leo. And, just stuff like that. But I do not know the players. Once we get close to draft week, like we're doing now, a month away, I start looking at the prospects. I start looking who's coming out. And but once again, I do not have any information to like, oh, this guy. Maybe you guys do. But like I said, I'm a Raider fan and I'm a Laker fan and a Chivas fan. I can tell you all about that. But when it comes to these prospects coming out, this is where I start paying attention. We have here in the chat, they said Ashton Genty, he's a generational talent, and then my boy Leo said he is not a generational talent. I have no fucking idea who that is. I'm just being quite honest. But right now, I was just thinking about the quarterbacks, and I just wanted to share what I feel the Raiders should do if a quarterback is available, because what makes us so sure that we're going to be in this position in the next years to come in the draft? If the whole idea is for the Raiders to be good, to be a playoff team, if we become a playoff team, we're going to be in the first round, like, I don't know, 15, 16 pick in the draft, and we're not going to have that position to pick a future quarterback. So whatever other quarterbacks out there, I have no idea, guys. That's a second round or even in the first round, a late pick. I don't know. All I know is about Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. That's all. It's the hype's been about and now, all right, Ronnie said it's a running back. He's a running back. So this quarterback draft class isn't all that. Well, there you go. So, there's a lot of things, guys. There's a lot of things that could happen in this draft. In my opinion, I just think that the Raiders should really make the right decision when it comes to getting the sixth pick in the first round, because we've picked shitty shit in the past, but we got Bowers, but then back-to-back tight ends, that was crazy. and but we got really lucky with Bowers. Um, I don't know, guys. I mean, what's your opinion? I mean, Cam will be gone, and who cares about Sanders? You see, there's always a back and forth with the Raider Nation regarding these quarterbacks. So if Cam will be gone and nobody cares about Sanders, I wouldn't be mad if they got T Mac. Yeah, I gotta really look into whoever's going. I'm just thinking, guys. I mean, what do you guys think? If we're gonna ride with Geno Smith and Aiden O'Connell, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think Aiden O'Connell still has a lot to improve too, and he who knows, man. If this will third time's a charm. You know what I mean? So if he gets another opportunity to start, if Geno Smith gets hurt, and who knows if that'll be the third time. The third time's a charm, like I said, and go out there and ball out and becomes that impact quarterback player. But who knows? A lot of running backs in the draft. Judkins, Hampton, etc. No need waste to 6 on Genty. T Mac 100. Green. Yeah, there you go, guys. So, man, you obviously Leo knows a lot about this college stuff. All these players going out. Seem like you guys know, but I just think we got to make that right decision. A running back will be good, guys, for sure. We need a powerhouse running back. The defense, I am happy that we kept Patrick Graham. Like I said, that was one of my things. Like we got to keep someone, and I like how Pete Carroll came in there and didn't want to change that, because there is some type of chemistry with this with this defensive head coach. Max Crosby's back. They'll bring that D line is going to be strong. So I just hope we just start moving in the right direction, and I'm excited for that. Hey, salute, 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 salute to everyone. Thank you for joining in and chilling with me with some coffee right now. Um, I haven't had a chance to be so active like before, and but that's all going to change. I should be having something set schedule, my new job, and we're gonna be going at it, man. You won't take Genty, but you would take T Mac. He says, question to you guys. You know what I mean? Everything give me yeah. So hey, salute, cheers. Whoever's having coffee in the morning. If you are at work, have a nice day at work. I'm out here, uh, back. I'm going back. I'm in San Diego today. Um, I've been all over San Diego County for the last 2 days, um, and we're here now. We're going back to I don't know, it's around here. What's it called? We were in Del Mar yesterday. Anyhow, Dr. Feelgood said, I'm taking Genty over T Mac, but wouldn't be mad if they drafted T Mac. Well, I'm gonna be fucking honest. I have no fucking clue who's T Mac. So Tracy McGrady. I think he played for Arizona. Yeah. Tyrone McMillan. Yeah, Leo with the monsters. God damn. He's a 21-year-old, man. What position does he play? Well, he's a wide receiver. Number 4. Wide receiver. Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. Hey, who knows? We do need a wide receiver. We need a running back. Who knows? Let me see who's on here. All right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys joining in and having some coffee here with me and talk some Raider football. Uh, He's good at 50-50 balls. Hell yeah, man. I hope I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make the right decision. I just my main thing was I wanted to let out there about the whole quarterback situation. I feel like Raiders are gonna move in the right direction coming up. Um and the plan is to be a playoff team with Pete Carroll and who knows how long Pete Carroll's going to be with the Raiders. But if he's with us in the next for the next 2-3 years, I'm sure the Raiders are going to be making some noise, and we're not going to be in this position in the top 10 or whatever in the first round in the next few years, unless we start fucking up again. So, um, you never know. But honestly, I was going to say that right now. MC, do you like Geno Smith? I do, bro. I actually do, man. I feel like I feel like Geno Smith has that chip in his shoulder where he wants to prove that he is a number one quarterback in this league. He You could tell he had that chip playing with the Seahawks with whatever he had on that team. I know he wasn't full stacked and he did his best. I believe he made it to the playoffs and he balled out, man. And those 2 years that he's been starting with the Seattle Seahawks, I think he was decent. Obviously, he had a lot of turnovers, but hey, if you're not a risk taker, those turnovers you never know. I mean, either your receiver makes a play or not. But um, I like that he's able to scramble. I like that he's able to scramble more than anything that we've got in the last couple of years. I know that he could get out the pocket, move around, extend plays. The offense in the NFL now, it's all about extending plays. That's how Kansas City works, and they shut that shit down. If the Philadelphia Eagles were able to find some type of a way to shut that down, who knows? But that's the way the Chiefs been winning. Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he's good, but he's able to extend plays to the max. And you see now these offensive, they run the routes, but if the routes are locked in, the quarterback gets out of the pocket, start moving around. That's when your wide receivers and your fucking tight ends start scrambling around, and you find someone open, and that's how you move the chains. And that's how it's been in the last couple of years in the NFL. So I feel like I feel like Geno Smith. That's going to be a big plus for us with the Raiders. The refs help too, though. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think Geno Smith. Geno Smith, it's going to be good, bro. I think he's going to be more than an average quarterback. Um, and the big plus I see here that he has a relationship with Pete Carroll and knows what Pete Carroll wants to do, knows what Pete Carroll is thinking, knows the whole game plan, and I just seen like a day or two how Geno Smith's already looking at the defense from other teams in the AFC. So that tells you something. So I'm excited for that. Don't get me wrong. I think Geno Smith is going to be he's going to make some noise. Um, don't ask me how many games Raiders are winning because I don't want to fuck that up. But I think we're going to be better than last year. That's for sure. Hey, Capitan Rafucho is here. What's up, nation? Raf in the building. What is going on, guys? So yeah, man, I wanted to drop my 2 cents regarding this whole draft coming up. Is anyone going to the draft? Anyone here taking off the Green Bay? I'm going to be making this decision within the next week or two, and see if we can take care of that and go there like on April 23rd, arrive there, and then wake up the next day for the 24th, and then be there that whole day, and then come back on the 25th. That's my plan. Um, but who knows? Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. So what do you guys think, man? Geno Smith, more than average? I think so. Let's see if we have anybody in here. Leo is maybe. Yeah, man. That's the plan. Me and Leo are supposed to go and capture all. all behind the scenes, man. I like vlogging out there and just having a great time. Pretty excited for that. Man, it's never ending with the Raiders, guys. I'm telling you, as soon as the season is over, it's there's news, everything back and forth, and there is some couple events coming up. Raiders Crusaders are having their summer kickoff. I know Leo has more information on that, and if you live out here in California, especially out here in Southern California, um, summer kickoff in Bakersfield. Should be fun. So look into that. If you guys don't find Cheeto Linus on Instagram. You'll have more information there. Sandman, what up? What's up, guys? Just out here, man. We're just talking some Raider football, and I hope we make the right decision on the draft. All right. So, hey, man, God bless you guys. I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm tired. Gotta go back to work in a few hours. So, peace out, everyone, and God bless.